The women's NCAA basketball tournament has been full of star power, with Iowa's Caitlin Clark front and center. But there wasn't a team as loaded as South Carolina's. For the third time, the Gamecocks are national champions, defeating Iowa 87-75, completing a perfect 38-0 season and preventing Clark from having the perfect end to her college career. Iowa came out firing, starting the game with a 10-0 lead and led by as many as 11 in the first quarter. Clark scored 18 points in the first quarter. That's the most points in any quarter by a single player in the national championship game. But Clark cooled off considerably in the second quarter, going 1 for 6 from the field with 3 points, and South Carolina showcased its depth, closed the gap, seized momentum, and took a 49-46 lead into halftime. The Gamecocks' push continued into the third quarter, capping an 11-0 run to take a 55-46 lead. They'd later extend the lead to 14. Iowa cut South Carolina's lead to 57-55 with a layup from Clark, but the Hawkeyes could get no closer. The Gamecocks bench outscored Iowa's bench 37-0 in the game. The win also avenges South Carolina's loss to Iowa in last year's Final Four, the team's only loss that season. The Gamecocks are now 109-3 in the last 3 seasons. For the second year in a row, Iowa and Clark have come up short in the national championship game, losing to LSU a year ago. This was Clark's final game in an Iowa uniform before heading to the WNBA, where she is expected to be the top pick in the draft April 15th. Clark finished with a game-high 30 points. Cardoso, who also had 3 blocked shots, was named final for Most Outstanding Player. Camila Cardoso was not going to let us lose a game in the NCAA tournament, South Carolina head coach Dawn Staley said. Tehina Peopao had 14 points, while Chloe Kitts added 11 points and 10 rebounds. South Carolina is now 3-0 in national championship games. The other titles came in 2017 and 2022, all under Staley. On Sunday at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio, the best team beat the team that had the best player. Clark, despite all the accolades she's received, will leave Iowa as a 2-time national runner-up. With 20.2 seconds to go, Clark was subbed off the court and received a resounding ovation from the crowd. "For me, just the emotions will probably hit me over the next couple of days," Clark said. "I don't have much time to sit around and sulk and be upset. I don't think that's what I'm about either. Yeah, I'm sad we lost this game, but I'm also so proud of myself. I'm so proud of my teammates. I'm so proud of this program. There's a lot to be proud of. But there's going to be tears. It is sad this is all over, and this is the last time I'm going to put on an Iowa jersey. I think just reflecting back and soaking in everything that I was able to do, because basically anybody other than me and Coach Lisa Bluter never thought this was possible." Staley, while being interviewed by ESPN after the win, could not immediately find words and was overcome by emotion. Later, during the celebration on court, she made a point to address Clark.